And so, sisters and brothers, we must not dirty up religion. We must not take the Quran that says a man may have up to 4 wives and then run out snatching up women for sexual purposes, having crazy orgies, calling it, I'm obeying God. You're a filthy hypocrite. God ain't got nothing to do with your madness. Earn the right to a woman. Let's struggle in the darkness to build a world.
Yes, sir.
Come on, black man.
Yes, sir.
You're original man.
That's right.
You got the nature of God. We in the darkness, let's create all over again. Since the white man's institutions are no good, let's build new.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Come on, brother.
Yes, sir.
And when we build, we earn her love, her respect.
That's right.
And then from her comes that consoling spirit.
Yes, sir.
She's a powerful creature.
That's right.
Don't play with her.
Yes, sir. That's right. Sir.
You don't know what to do with her. Leave her alone.
Right.
And let me tell you, sister, if a man only comes to play with you, you'd be better off dead. Letting the worms feed on you than to allow a man to disgrace you, use you, fill you with children, run out and leave you. And all you got to show for is the scars on your heart and on your mind from a man that played with you.
Yes, that's right.
It is better to practice abstinence.
That's right.
It is better to fast and get control over your body. And when a man comes to you, I don't give a damn if he looks like an angel. Find out what his intentions are.
That's right. That's right.
And then make him prove that that is his intention.
Yes, sir, brother. That's right. Yes, sir.
Don't jump into bed the first time you meet the man. Oh, he looked at me, thank God. When he look at you, you look at him. He already got one baby and no father. Or 2 and no father. Why get 3 or 4?
That's right.
Time to stop now.
Yes, sir.
And get a hold to yourself.
That's right.
You don't know what to do. Come on here.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Don't think these people are holy here. No, they ain't. Some of them ain't even trying.
That's true.
You better believe I'm telling the truth.
Go ahead.
But at least here, you will get knowledge that will help you to be strong. You be strong as a woman. And from you will produce a strong nation. Women, you must find the source of strength. Find your God and make him the exclusive object of your life. And any man that comes in your life, let him be translucent, meaning that you see the light of God coming through that man.
That's right.
Brother says, Brother Minister, you've been teaching for 2 hours. Don't hurt yourself. I've already hurt myself. And every time I teach and give life, I'm dying. That's the truth. Because there ain't no preacher that teaches like this. No, 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 no. But I'm going to stop taking your advice. But I want to finish this little point. Sisters, listen. Find your God. Make him the source, the exclusive object of your life. Learn how to contact him. How did you fall in love? You didn't fall in love in a newspaper. You met somebody. There was conversation. There was communication. Well, you can't fall in love with God without communication with him.
That's right.
And you communicate with him through the earnest outpouring of your soul in supplication through prayer.
That's right.
Notice I'm directing this to women, brothers.
Yes, sir.
Because without them,
That's right.
there is no nation. And frankly, Elijah Muhammad did not want any man interfering in the woman's class. Because if you knew how to make a woman, you would have made one by now. But since you only know how to destroy women, it's best that you leave these alone and let God teach them through women that have been taught how. I know you want to teach your wife, but you too dumb. Don't insult me, Farrakhan. Shut up. You too damn dumb to shape the destiny of a world through a woman. You don't know enough. You don't study enough. You won't submit to God enough. You are unworthy to even have a woman. But if you got one, thank God for his grace. And then make some changes to be worthy. You beat her up. Some of you wicked men. You can't handle her no kind of way because you ain't got nothing up top. Cabbage head. But this is what you use. Beating a woman. When a man will beat a woman, beating a woman is hatred of God. My mother, who reared me, was God in the person of a woman. She prayed constantly. And she gave me the best that she knew to give of right guidance. That comes from God. God was in the form of a female. And I nursed from my mother till I got strength to stand up as a little boy in an adverse world, loving black because my beautiful black mother, who is black like my beautiful black brother here from Senegal. She's his complexion. She taught me how to love black. Then I met my teacher, Elijah Muhammad. And he taught me. And I grew. But before he left, he said, Brother Farrakhan, I did not make you. I said, dear apostle, but you did make me. He said, shut up, I'm the teacher.
Yes, sir.
He said, I didn't make you. I taught you the same thing I taught everybody else. But Allah made you for me.
Yes, sir.
So now, though I love my leader and teacher, and I follow his guidance, I worship none but Allah. And my leader is being exalted, but it is Allah who is exalting him. So none deserves worship but Allah, the source of strength. Black man, you will never be a man without God who first made you.
That's right.
And if you are too arrogant to pray, and most of you are, you can never be made into God. No. Most of you who say, I'm a Muslim, but don't pray. That's hypocrisy. If you believe in Allah, pray to him. Don't pray the way you want to pray. Pray in the manner that he taught us how to communicate with him. And if you don't know, by the grace of Allah, we will teach you. But every Muslim must be a praying person. Try to do it at least 5 times a day. Because constant communication with the divine being means he's impressing his own characteristics in you through your communication with him. And the more the woman sees God in you, the more she falls in love with you.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So I take leave with this verse from the Quran. And the angels came to Mary, giving her good news that she would bring forth a son. And Mary said, how can I have a child when I have never been touched by a man? And Allah said, it is easy. It is a thing decreed. I only have to say be, and it is. The next verse. And we sent our spirit to Mary, and it appeared unto her in the form of a well-made man. And Mary became pregnant and brought forth a child for the glory of God. And we sent her our spirit. So, brothers, fill up with the Spirit of God. And you appeal to her as a well-made man, but in you is the Spirit of God. She will love you. And if the Spirit of God is in you, you want to work to build the kingdom of God on earth. And in building the kingdom and suffering to bring it about, being evil spoken of, cast into prison, beaten, even killed, coming through that pain, building a new world, he puts it in her soul. Console him. Help him to carry his cross. And when Jesus went to the cross, there was Mary, his mother, and another Mary not too far off. See, comforting him. Peter wasn't there. Thomas wasn't there. It was the woman. Think about that. May Allah bless you. Thank you for listening to me this afternoon.
Thank you.
The strength of my delivery is based on the intensity of my feeling for what I say. I mean no disrespect to any of you, but it's just truth that has to be told. Let's go to the source of strength. And if you see me strong, don't give me the praise. Who deserves the praise? That's right. And if I appear wise, who deserves the credit? And if I am made to be successful, who does the glory belong to? Then I am nothing. And Allah is everything. And only when nothing can attach itself to everything and submit can everything reflect itself through nothing. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.
Let's hear it for Brother Minister Farrakhan.